Hello students, so here we are with the paper discussion of chemistry phase 2 for 22nd Jan. Now again this paper seems to be bit of easy side, so let us discuss the question one by one. The first question says energy of first Balmer line of hydrogen atom is X, the energy of second Balmer line of hydrogen. Matlab it is given the first line, so if we take for first line, what is the equation for energy? E is equal to 13.6 Z square by 1 upon N1 square minus 1 upon N2 square. Now for Balmer series, N1 is 2 and N2 will be 3 because it is first line. So E1 13.6, it is hydrogen atom, so 1 square 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 3 square. This is for first line. Okay. Similarly, if we talk about second line, so E2 is equal to 13.6 1 square 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 4 square. This will be the second line. Okay, correct? So let us solve. It is given X joule. The first line is given X joule. So X is equal to 13.6. This will be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. So I can write this equation X is equal to 13.6. This will be how much? 9 minus 4? 5 by 36. This becomes my equation number 1. Okay. Now similarly on the other end, E2 is equal to 13.6 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. So I can write this as 13.6 12 by 4 into 16. Matlab E2 will be how much? 3 by 16 into 13.6. This is my second equation. Now divide both equation. Divide both the equation. So 1 divided by 2, that is X by E2 is equal to 13.6 into 5 by 36 into 13.6 into 3 by 16. So 13.6 gone. I can cut 4 and 9. So X by E2 is equal to 5 4s are 20 and 27. So we need to find E2. So what is E2? E2 will be 27x by 20. 27x by 20. यही हो जाएगा ना? 27x by 20. We need to find E2. 27x by 20. So what will be the correct answer? 1.35x. This will be our correct answer. 1.35x. E2 1.35x. So option number 3rd is the correct answer. Option number C is the correct answer. C is your correct answer. Understood? A simple question, NCERT based. Next, 100 gram of H2SO4. The question says, okay, 100 gram of H2SO4 100 gram of 98% H2SO4 is mixed with 100 gram of 49% by weight of H2SO4. Matlab 100 gram of 98% W by W plus 100 gram 49% W by W. This is for H2SO4. So we need to find mole fraction of H2SO4. Okay, this is the question saying. Chalo. Now let us analyze this. 98% matlab, if we talk about 98%, then can I write 98% as 98 gram, sorry, 98 gram H2SO4 and 2 gram of water. Similarly, on the other end, we have 49 gram H2SO4 and 51 gram water by analyzing both of them. Correct? Now, total weight of H2SO4 कितना हो जाएगा? 98 ग्राम plus 49 ग्राम. तो number of moles of H2SO4 कितना हो जाएगा? Obviously 1.5 mole. But this is 1 mole and this is 0.5 mole. So 1.5 mole. Similarly, weight of H2O कितना हो जाएगा? 2 gram plus 51 gram. So this is 53 gram. So number of moles of H2O कितना हो जाएगा? 53 by 18. 53 by 18. So calculate 53 by 18. कितना हो जाएगा? This will be how much? Nearly 2.94. Now we need to find mole fraction. So mole fraction of H2SO4 is equal to number of moles of H2SO4 divided by number of moles of H2SO4 plus number of moles of H2O. Yani 1.5 divided by 1.5 plus 2.94. So answer will be how much? 1.5 plus 2.94. 2.94 plus 1.5. This will be 1.5 divided by 4.44. So it is 0.33. It will be how much? 0.33. Correct? So this question, the answer is 0.33 grams. The answer is 0.33 grams. Okay? Chalo. Next question. Which of the following is a buffer solution will have pH of 9.25? Okay, we need to find, we have details about buffer solution and the question says pH is 9.25 and P of Kb is given. So which formula we will use? POH is equal to P of Kb plus log salt upon base. This will be our Henderson equation. Correct? Now pH is given 9.25. So POH will be how much? 14 minus 9.25 matlab 4.75. Okay, this will be POH. So we can clearly see that POH is equal to P of Kb. Here POH and P of Kb are same. That means concentration of salt should be equal to concentration of base. Concentration of salt should be equal to concentration of base. This should be the result. Now we have to check in which of the following option this result is observed. In which of the following options this result is observed. So let us see, analyze the option. In every option we have NH4Cl and NH4OH and HCl. So we will write an equation. NH4OH plus HCl gives NH4Cl plus H2O. Now check every condition. First condition, if we see, this is 0.2 into 0.4. तो कितना हो जाएगा ये? This is 80 millimoles. Sorry, 8 millimoles. This will be how much? 8 millimoles. and HCl 0.1 into 1. That means this is 10 millimole. So 8 millimole base and 10 millimole. So salt will be how much? 8 millimole. And this will be how much? 2 millimoles left. So obviously this is not a buffer solution because HCl and NH4Cl. This is not a basic buffer solution. Let us see option number 2. Option number 2 is 0.4 into 1. Yani it is 0.4. That is कितना? 40 millimoles. This will be how much? 40 millimoles. On the other end, 0.1 into 1. That means 10 millimoles. So obviously acid is LR. Obviously acid is LR. So acid is LR. So this will be how much? 10 millimoles. This is how much? 10 millimoles. This is gone. This is 30 millimoles. So obviously option number B is also not possible because we need concentration of salt and base to be equal. Now let us see third option. Third option states that 0.5 molar NH4Cl, 0.5 into 0.5. That means 0.025. So this is 25 millimoles. And HCl 0.2 into 0.5, that means it is 10 millimoles. So again base will be 10 millimoles and this will be how much left? 15 millimoles. Let us see option number D. 2 into 0.5. This is 0.5 into 0.2. So this will be how much? 10 millimoles. And acid is how much? 0.5 into 0.1. Matlab 5 millimoles. So this will be 5 millimoles. And base will be 5 millimoles left. है ना? So concentration of salt and concentration of base are same. So correct answer is option number D. This is our correct answer. Okay, this is our correct answer. You have to solve each and every equation to identify this is our correct answer. Next, for the reaction A to B is given EA. For C to D it is given EA2. Log 10 for the first reaction is given this. EA2 is 1/5 of EA1. Chalo. So let us find the equation. Now what is this equation? Arrhenius equation. And what is Arrhenius equation? K is equal to A e raised to power minus EA by RT. Convert this into log. So log K is equal to log A minus EA by 2.303 RT. This is our Arrhenius equation. Correct? Now in this Arrhenius equation, what is our reference equation? The given, this is our actual equation. And in question, log K is equal to 14.34 minus 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 by T. This is our given. This is our given equation. Compare this both equation. What we will have? Log A is 14.34 and EA by 2.303. R is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 4. This is for EA1. Okay, this will be for EA1. This will be for EA1, correct? Now EA1 will be how much? 1.5 into 2.303 into R into 10 to the power 4. This will be EA1. This will be EA1. And the question is saying EA2 is 1/5. So EA2 will be 1/5 of EA1. Matlab 1/5 into 1.5 into 2.303 into R into 10 to the power 4. So I can write this as 15/5 into 2.303 into 1000 R. Ones are threes are. So this is 3000 into 2.303 R. Now keep the value of R. R will be 8.314 joule per calorie per mole. The answer is asking in kilojoule per mole. So I can write this as 3 into 2.303 R into 10 to the power 3. That means 2.303 into 8.314 into 3 kilojoule per mole. Solve this. So you will have your final answer 2.303 multiply 8.314 multiply 3. So this will be 57.44. This will be 57.44 kilojoule per mole. This will be your answer, 57.44 kilojoule per mole. Simple chemical kinetics equation of Arrhenius equation. Next question. Consider the following statement about Arrhenius equation. We have to consider the following equation. We have to consider the following question for Arrhenius equation. Now, the first option says the fraction of particles having less activation energy is in EA by RT. EA by RT. So obviously this statement is wrong. The first statement is wrong, fraction of particles. Then reaction with lower activation energy is faster. Yes, because lower activation energy indicates presence of catalyst, and catalyst makes the reaction faster. So option number B is correct. C, statement C, on increasing temperature by 10 degree, rate becomes double. This is also correct. On increasing temperature by 10 degree, rate becomes double or triple. So this statement is also correct. The graph of log K versus T is a straight line with respect to slope. Nahin. Abhi we have seen equation log K is equal to log A minus EA by 2.303 RT. So the question is saying if we are plotting graph with log K versus T, the slope will be our EA by 2.303 R. This will be our slope. So statement D is incorrect. So correct statement are only statement B and C. So B and C are correct. Third option is correct. Third option is correct. B and C are correct. Third option is correct. Okay? Next question. Which of the following statement are correct? Hydrated salt can be primary salt. Hydrated salt can be primary standard. Okay, the question is primary standard. Matlab it is talking about volumetric analysis. It is talking about volumetric analysis. So hydrated salt can be primary salt. This is true. Primary standard. Hydrated salt are primary standard. So statement A is correct. Primary standard should not react with air. Yes. Oxidation nahi hona chahiye. So primary standard should not react with air. This statement is also correct. Primary should not react with air. This statement is also correct. Third statement, primary standard should react instantaneously and stoichiometrically. Stoichiometrically is correct, instantaneously not necessary. It may react slowly, it may react fast. So stoichiometry is correct, instantaneously is not correct. The primary standard should not soluble with water, wrong, because when it is soluble with water, then only it can be hydrated. So statement D is incorrect. Primary standard should not be lower molar mass. Correct. Primary standard should be of higher molar mass. So E is correct. E is correct. Then A is correct. B is correct. So correct option is A, B and E. Option number C. A, B and E. These are correct statement for this question. A, B and E. Okay. Chalo. Next question. 36 gram of A react with 56 gram of B to form AB2 according to given equation. This is the equation. A plus AB gives AB2. Which of the following is correct? Molar mass of A is 60 and molar mass of B is 80. Now we need to find what is the molar mass. So see, if we solve the question, so AB2 is given, तो 60 plus 2 into 80 मतलब 60 plus 2 into 80 160, so 220 is the molar mass of AB2. मतलब option number A is incorrect and option number D is incorrect. Option number A is incorrect and option number D is incorrect. These both options are incorrect. Now we have to see which options are correct. So let us analyze this. Now let us write the equation. So what is the equation? Equation is A plus B2. I think equation में कुछ गलती लिखी है यहाँ पे, because B2 is given A plus 2B. Yes, the question typing error. The equation is A plus 2B. A plus 2B gives AB2. This is the equation. A plus 2B gives AB2. Correct? So chalo. Number of moles of A. What will be the number of moles of A? यहां पे निकालते हैं. Number of moles of A. What is the weight of A? 36. Divide by 60. So this will be how much? 6 by 10. मतलब 0.6 moles for A. 0.6 moles. And let us find for B. Number of moles of B. What is given? 56. 56. Divide by 80. So this will be how much? 0.7 mole. 0.7 mole. So from the equation I can see 1 mole, 2 mole, 1 mole. So 1 mole of A is equal to 1 mole of AB2. 0.6 mole of A is equal to 0.6 mole of AB2. Similarly, second equation, 2 mole of B is equal to 1 mole of AB2. तो 0.7 mole of B is equal to कितना हो जाएगा? 0.35 mole of AB2. मतलब obviously B is limiting reagent, obviously B is LR, B is limiting reagent. Now since B is limiting reagent, मतलब option number A is incorrect, option number B is incorrect, option number D is incorrect. So what is left? Option number C. Now let us cross verify. If we have 0.35 grams, 0.35 moles, so if this is 0.35 mole produce, so A will be again how much? 0.35 mole consumed. A should be again 0.35 mole consumed. The number of moles of A is 0.35. So weight of A is 0.35 into 60. 0.35 into 60. 15 gram of A remains unreacted. This is reacted. This is reacted. 21 grams weight is reacted. So the question is asking unreacted. So weight of A unreacted will be equal to total weight minus weight of reacted. What is total weight? 36 gram. And weight reacted is how much? 21 grams. So remaining is 15 gram. Option number C is the correct option. Option number C is the correct in this question. Moderate question this was. Next question. Find the magnitude of lattice energy of LIF. You need to find lattice energy. Okay? Enthalpy of sublimation is given. Ionization enthalpy is given, bond enthalpy is given, electron gain enthalpy is given, enthalpy of formation is given. Chalo, to apply Hess law. Li solid plus F2 gas gives LIF. This is enthalpy of formation. Correct? Now using Hess law. Using Hess law, we have to solve this equation. So lithium delta H of sublimation is converted into lithium gas. Lithium gas is converted into lithium ion by giving ionization energy. Correct? This and over here bond energy, half of bond energy. Correct? So it produces F. Then comes electron affinity, it gives F minus, and combining Li and F minus gives LIF. So here it is lattice energy. Correct? This is the Hess law. So delta H of formation is equal to delta H of sublimation plus ionization energy plus half of bond energy minus, now electron affinity is always negative in nature, matlab it is already negative value given, and lattice energy. Correct? This becomes our Hess law formula. This becomes our Hess law formula. Now add details. Keep all the details. Minus 617 is equal to delta H of formation. Delta H of sublimation is 161. Ionization enthalpy is 520 plus bond energy is 154 divided by 2. Electron gain affinity is 328 and lattice energy you need to find plus X. So kar lo total. So minus 617 is equal to 161 plus 520 plus this will be how much? 77 minus 328 plus X. So let us calculate all these values. Let us calculate all this value. 161 plus 520 plus 77 minus 328, 430 minus 617 is equal to 430 plus X. So X is minus 617 minus 430. So this will be how much? Minus 1047 kilojoule per mole. So this is the value of X, minus 1047 kilojoule per mole. Easy question. Let's go to our next question. Correct statement for ionization energy is fluorine, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine. Yes, it is correct. Left to right, ionization energy increases. The correct order of electron gain affinity for magnitude of the second group for group 16, sulfur, ceruleum, tellurium. Yes. Again, why? Because third period electron gain affinity is greater than second period due to vacant d orbital. So statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. Statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. So second option, statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. Both are correct. Okay? Chalo. Let us see next question. Which of the following are mixed oxide? Which of the following are mixed oxide? So देखो, if we talk about Cr2O3, it is regular oxide. If we talk about Cr2O3, it is our regular oxide. But if we talk about Mn2O3, Mn2O3 is not our regular oxide. Mn3O4 is not a regular oxide. Why it is not a regular oxide? Because when we break Mn3O4, we have MnO2 plus 2 MnO. So it is a mixed oxide. Then if we take Fe3O4, it will be FeO plus Fe2O3. This is again a mixed oxide. Fe2O3 is not a mixed oxide. Then V2O4 is again not a mixed oxide. Mixed oxide matlab it should be mixture of two types of oxide. So this is again not a mixed oxide. But if we take Pb3O4, so it will break into 2 PbO plus Pb, this will be PbO2. So again, this is a mixed oxide. So how many mixed oxide we have? 3. We have 3 mixed oxide. Mn3O4, Fe3O4 and Pb3O4. These are mixed oxide. Next question. Correct statement for paramagnetic complex NiPPH3Cl2. Chalo. NiPPH3 whole twice Cl2. So this is a neutral complex. This is a neutral complex. Matlab nickel oxidation state is +2. Nickel is 3D8 4s2. When we talk about +2, it is 3D8 4s0. Now this is weak field ligand and this is also weak field ligand. So no pairing. Both are weak field ligand. So no pairing is possible. No pairing is possible. Matlab it will be 3D8 and 4s and 4p, 4s1 and 4p3. Matlab hybridization will be sp3. 3d8 matlab how many unpaired electron we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 2 unpaired electron. So what is the formula? Mu is equal to under root n into n plus 2. So correct answer will be option number C, 2.84 Bohr's magnetron. 2 into 2 plus 2 yani under root 6. Okay? So this is 2.84 Bohr's magnetron. This is the correct answer. Next question. X is the most electronegative element and Y is the least electronegative element of group 15 element. Group 15 element it is talking about. The group 15 element, down the group acidic nature, what will happen? Acidic nature will decrease. So X2O3 will be acidic and later acidic nature decreases, and the below compound will be amphoteric in nature. So Y2O3 becomes amphoteric. Y2O3 becomes amphoteric in nature. Y2O3 becomes amphoteric in nature. So what will be the correct answer? X2O3 is acidic and Y2O3 is amphoteric. So A option is the correct answer. A option is the correct answer. तो यहाँ पे देख लो N2O3 most electronegative, N2O3 and N2O3 this is X and Y will be Sb2O3. So Sb2O3 is amphoteric nature, N2O3 is acidic in nature. Simple question. NCERT straightforward line. Molecule with least dipole moment from the following species. What species we have? CHCl3, NF3, H2S, H2O and NH3. So obviously out of all of this, NF3 has least dipole moment. NF3 will have least dipole moment. Why? Electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference between nitrogen and fluorine. So NH3 has least dipole moment, and the question is asking number of lone pair on the central atom. So nitrogen is the central atom, only one lone pair. So correct answer is option number 1. Basic NCERT question. VSEPR table, basic NCERT question. Next, the first ionization energy of chromium is lower than that of manganese. चलो check कर लेते हैं. Chromium 3d5 4s1, manganese 3d5 4s2. So removing first electron from chromium is easier than removing first electron from manganese. So statement 1 is correct. Now when we have removed first electron, it is 3d5 4s0 and Mn is 3d5 4s1. So removing second electron, Mn will take less energy and Cr will take more energy. So statement 2, second and third ionization energy of Cr is higher than second and third ionization energy of Mn. Mn may say if you want to remove electron, it is comparatively easier. If you want to remove electron from Mn, it is comparatively easier. Correct? Second and third ionization energy of Cr is higher. So second ionization energy of Cr is higher, but third ionization energy 3d4 and this will be 3d5. This is second ionization energy, this is third ionization energy. The third ionization energy Mn will be more, second Cr will be more. So statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 2 is incorrect. So what is the correct answer? Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. First option will be the correct answer. Chalo next. BCl3 and AlCl3 are covalent compounds. BCl3 and AlCl3 are covalent compounds. So statement 1 is true. BCl3 and AlCl3 are covalent compound. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2, BCl3 on reaction with water produces, na bhaiya, garbad. BCl3 plus water produces H3BO3 plus HCl. H3BO3 plus HCl. So again, this is wrong. So statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is incorrect. Option number 1. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Next, IUPAC name of the given compound. Bhaiya, isme there is nothing easier than this question. Numbering will start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is propyl. This is propyl. So 1 pe we have propyl. Then 5 pe we have bromo. Sorry, 2 pe we have bromo. Then 5 pe we have methyl. And 7. So this will be heptanoate. Now what is the correct order? The first is obviously incorrect. First is obviously incorrect. Second, propyl 2-bromo 5-methyl heptanoate. This is correct because this group we have to write before. This is our primary branch, so we have to write before our actual branch. So this is second option is correct. Third option is incorrect again, and fourth option is again incorrect. So second option is correct for this question. In the given reaction, find the final product. I think reaction is not given. Let me give you the reaction. What is the reaction so that you can understand? This is our reaction. NH2. This will be C6H5COCl in the presence of NaOH produces A on reduction with LiAlH4 in presence of water produces B. So you have to identify structure of B. This is the reaction. You have to identify the structure of B. So it is simple question. When amide react with benzoyl chloride, so what will be the reaction? CH2 NH2 plus this will be COCl. What will be the equation? HCl will be removed, so the reaction will be CH2 NH C double bond O pH. This will be our equation. This is A. This will be A. Then LiAlH4. So LiAlH4, you know, okay, amide group undergo reduction. So A will be CH2 NH CH2 pH. This will be B. So which option resemble B? I think the option number A. Option number A resembles the structure. So this is the correct answer. This is the reaction, and B, this is the product resembles. Option number B is the correct answer. Okay? Chalo. Let us proceed to next. Glucose C6H12O6 reacted with following substance. So hydroxyamine, NH2OH. So what is the hydroxyamine? It is glucose oxime. So for P, it is fourth. P ka it is fourth. Bromine water. Bromine water. What will be the bromine water? Bromine water, only first acid will be changed, that is gluconic acid. Gluconic acid is produced. Matlab gluconic acid is produced. Matlab this is Q ka it is first. Excess of acetic anhydride, glucose, pentacetate. If we take CH3 C double O whole twice O, so this will be glucose pentaacetate. This will be glucose pentaacetate, and concentrated HNO3. This will be saccharic acid. So P it is fourth, Q it is 1, P it is fourth, Q it is 1, R it is second, S it is third. So option number first is correct. Option number first is correct. Direct NCERT, the properties of glucose, direct NCERT. These reactions are directly from NCERT. Okay. Next question. This paper seems to be on an average side because However, many questions which we are seeing are from directly, the lines are from NCERT, the paragraphs are from NCERT. Chalo. An alkene on reductive ozonolysis give methanol as one of the following products. Array, boy, simple. Alkene ozonolysis in presence of Zn gives aldehyde plus, the question is saying methanol. The question is saying methanol. It can be aldehyde or ketone, and the question is saying methanol. So methanol matlab double bond should be present near the branch. Double bond should be present near the branch. So which is the only option? Second option is only possible because double bond is present near branch. If you break this compound, so this will produce CHO plus methanol. So second option is the correct, very direct answer question. Next, a 1 gram compound is subjected to Jadal's method for estimation of nitrogen, 15 ml, and H2SO4. 1 molar H2SO4 is neutralized. 1 molar H2SO4 is neutralized. So we have to select which is the correct percentage of nitrogen. Chalo. So what is Jadal's formula? Percentage nitrogen is equal to number of weight of nitrogen divided by weight of organic compound into 100. Correct? Weight of organic compound is given 1 gram and volume of nitrogen is 15 ml. So how we will solve this question? Ke bhaiya, equivalent mass, equivalent of H2SO4 should be equivalent of ammonia. Titration is happening. So this is how much? 1 into moles of ammonia is equal to 15 ml. Titration mein 15 ml use hoga. Into 1 into 2 by 1000. The number of moles of ammonia will be 30 by 1000. Matlab 3 into, this is number of moles of this will be how much? Number of moles of ammonia 30 by 1000. Matlab 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 moles. Correct? Now weight of nitrogen, what will be the weight of nitrogen? Multiply this number of moles of ammonia by molar mass of nitrogen, 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 14. So this will be how much? 0.42 grams. 0.42 grams. So keep everything in the formula. 0.42 by 1 into 100. So percentage nitrogen will be how much? 42%. Option number C. Jadal's method formula. Option number C. Next question. If the mass of product obtained by benzolation of 5.8 gram aniline, if the reaction yields 82%, the question benzylation of aniline. The question is saying we need benzylation of aniline. So this is aniline. Benzylation matlab we have to react with PHCOCl to produce our compound NHCOPH. The question is given, this is 5.8 gram and this is 82%. Product obtained is 82%. So chalo, number of moles of aniline, weight divided by molar mass. This is C6H5NH2. So 12 into 6 plus 1 into 7 plus 14 into 1. The total will be how much? 93. So 5.8 divided by 93. So number of moles of aniline. Number of moles of aniline is nearly 0. कितना हो जाएगा? 0.62. And the question is saying 82% of aniline. So 0.062 into 82 divided by 100. This will be कितना हो जाएगा? 0.051 moles. Multiply by molar mass. So what will be the molar mass of this compound? C6H5 NHCO C6H5. This is the molecular formula. So try to find out. 12 into 6 plus 6, 12. Plus 5 and 5, 10, 11. Carbon. So this is 13. 14 into 1 plus 16 into 1. So total this 16 and 4, 30, 30 and 11, 41, 41, and this will be 1. Total will be 197. So weight of compound 0.051 into 197. This will be how much? 10.047 grams. 10.047 grams. Next question. Organic compound A with molecular formula C8H8O2 gives cross-aldol condensation. Cross-aldol condensation with acetone. So there is a compound C8H8O2 plus acetone. This gives a cross-aldol. And A also react with concentrated NaOH. Matlab this is the compound A. This also react with concentrated NaOH. Matlab this is aldol condensation and this is our Cannizzaro. So alcohol is produced. So we have to identify the compound. So obviously A is not possible and B is not possible. A and B both are not possible because only one oxygen. A no oxygen, B only one oxygen. So we have C and D. Chalo, now let us analyze C. Let us analyze C. CHO. Let me write like this. C double bond OH plus acetone. So acetone, it will be alpha hydrogen COCH3. It will attack over here. So the product obtained will be COH CH2 COCH3 and remove water. So this will be यहाँ पे OCH3 and OCH3. So this will be, इसको ऐसे लिख देते हैं, OCH3 C double bond CH COCH3. This will be the cross-aldol product. Now Cannizzaro reaction. So for Cannizzaro reaction, NaOH, what is produced? One will be COO minus OCH3, other will be CH2OH and OCH3. Correct? So These are the possible reactions. Now the same reaction, if you are thinking sir, same reaction can occur with option number D. So not possible with option number D. Why? Because bulky group. This is bulky group. Steric hindrance occurs. So difficult for aldol cross-aldol condensation. So correct answer is option number C. Correct answer is option number C. This is the cross-aldol condensation and this is Cannizzaro reaction. Option number C. Next question. The correct IUPAC name of the final product given in the reaction. This is the reaction and we need to find the correct answer. So bhaiya, this is E2 mechanism, NaNO2 with this dibromate. So both bromine will be eliminated and both bromine will be eliminated. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be CH3, CH2, C triple bond CH. Both the bromines are eliminated. So this is our X. Now we are again adding NaNH2. We are again adding NaNH2. So NaNH2, this will produce salt, CH3, CH2, C triple bond, C Na. This will produce salt. Let me write like this over here. NaNH2, CH3, CH2, C triple bond, C, Na plus. This is obtained, and on this, what we are doing? We are adding isopropyl. We are adding isopropyl. So what is eliminated? NaBr will be eliminated, and CH3, CH2, C triple bond C, then again C, and CH3 and CH3. This will come. This is our final product Y. This is Y. Correct? Now we have to do naming. So naming again 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Both side it is 3. But from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have one branch. So locant rule should be applied. So this will be 2-methyl. 2-methyl matlab option number B and C. 2-methyl, 3-hex, 3-ine. Option number D is correct. Option number D is correct. So with this, our analysis of shift 2 of 22nd January paper is done. I feel that the paper is moderate to easy. It is not from difficult, it is moderate to easy, focusing on the concept. Calculation part bit lengthy, but I guess this is JEE. Calculation part can be possible more in chemistry. So with this, thank you so much. We will see you in the next analysis.